I know it's been a couple days. I don't know if people are still tuning in or not, but I'm still here thinking about this case. So, yeah, trying to figure out what I'm going to do about it. So, if anybody's out there, come on in and we'll try to pick your brain. Awesome. Got some people logging in. Go ahead and hit a couple like buttons, you guys. Maybe let other people know we're back in action. Probably won't be as lively a stream as we've had before. I know I haven't been live for a couple of days, so I don't know if people are still tuning in or not. But I see McKay, Justin, Andrea, a lot of hey Jims. Yeah, I don't have my boomer glasses on, you guys, so maybe I'm not. It's hard for me to see the names. I'm sorry. I should have been more prepared. But yeah, so let's get into it real quick. I'm sort of a fan of that show Survivor. I don't know why. I've been watching it for years, but I think it's premiere tonight. So I'm not actually on the road yet, but yeah, just want to let you guys know that for the last couple of days, what I've been doing, I've been reading everybody's comments. I've gone through all of the hundreds of emails, literally hundreds of emails. Whoop, our light keeps doing that. Let me see. Sorry about that. Trying to, literally hundreds of emails. Sorry about that. And I tried to respond to, like, a lot of you guys gave me some PayPal money and some Venmo, and I tried to write everybody thank you notes to everybody that helped me out. So I wrote all my thank you notes. If you didn't get a personal thank you note from me, it's because when I click to send you a message, it says cannot send message. So I think a lot of you have your privacy set up good, which probably a really smart thing. But so if you didn't get a thank you note from me, it's because I couldn't send it. I tried to click email and I emailed some out. So I just want to let you know, guys, I've read every email, hundreds of emails. I've read as many comments as I can. I've got hundreds and hundreds of comments, but I've read as many as I could. I sent everybody a thank you note, and I just want to thank everybody for your support. Okay. So, I've been watching the news. I've been looking at maps. I was looking at all of your comments and all of your ideas. And you guys, I just left a couple of things undone. I left a couple of things undone. And I left word for some of you to contact some of the other streamers out there. And I was watching your chats with them. And you were telling some of the people who've listened to me, you're telling them a couple of my ideas. And you know what? Everybody's busy. And I don't think they acted on our ideas that we discussed together. So I'm going to have to go back, you guys. We're coming back. I'm coming back to Tucson. I'm leaving. Now, I already got, now let's see if you can see in the back. Hopefully the light goes on. Is the light going? Yeah, you see the motorcycle? It's loaded up in the back of the truck, you guys. It's already back there. And we're coming back to Tucson, you guys. And I've got some great ideas. I've been looking at the maps. People have been emailing me locations, and I have a friend. Okay. I'll try not to get divert. I'll interact with the chat in just a minute as best I can without my glasses. But I've got some great ideas, you guys, and we're gonna go down there and we're gonna act on them, okay? And then because I see that the Cajun Navy is there, and they have some dogs and maybe some drones. I think there's only one guy there right now. One guy searching. Which is great. We can use all the help we can. I don't know how many people are out there searching right now, but you know what? I've got some great ideas, and I'm not going to tell you where I'm going to search, because if if Nancy is at these locations, or if there's evidence at these locations, I don't want to let people know where I'm going to search. But I'm going to come back and I'm going to hit it really hard. And there are some in-town places I'm going to live stream so you guys can come along for the ride. So I want you to be ready for that. Probably Friday morning. Thanks so much. I really appreciate the help. Jenny, thank you so much, Jenny. I really appreciate the help. It's funny. I added up sort of the amount of help you guys gave me, and I added up my expenses, you guys, and you know what? It came out even. It came, and so thanks so much. So literally, it didn't cost me anything. You guys helped out. Some people $5, $10, and I'm not asking. I'm not asking for any money, but I'm just saying that together, you guys funded my search. I thought it was going to be all out of my pocket, and then all of a sudden I got all this love and support, and you guys really helped me out. And then I really appreciate that. What did Jenny have to say? Jenny says, be safe, hydrate, and sunscreen. You're right, Jenny, because it's going to be 90 degrees when I go down there, and I have to wear my helmet and all of my gear. So I've loaded up the truck with water. I have water all over the place. I have canteens. I have water. So you guys just it happened to think. Now you see the canteen, you guys? Now, I don't know. This is a special canteen, you guys. When I was watching, you remember Gabby Petito, right? Gabby Petito was killed by her scumbag boyfriend and thrown out into the woods. I looked at her van when she was doing her videos, and she had a water bottle in her van, and it's this exact same water bottle. It's from REI, and I had to search high and low, but this was an exact Gabby Petito water bottle. This is the same thing that she was using before that scumbag Brian Laundrie killed that poor girl. I don't know, that's another case that touched my heart, but I'm taking my Gabby Petito water bottle, hopefully for luck. So I'm sorry, where was I? Yeah, back to the point. So I've got some great places we're gonna search. Okay, I'm gonna live stream on Friday, and for people who have been watching my live streams before, you know where I'm gonna go, and I think this is a good lead. These are good leads. We search for evidence. I searched up and down the creeks. I searched the rivers. I searched all along Campbell Avenue in the brush where they found the bloody glove, and I didn't find more evidence to help the FBI. But I've got another idea that I don't think anybody has looked at, and it's been overlooked. And I got the key was one of your comments. Get ice packs. Okay, I'll get ice packs. Yeah, Gabby, I know, man. Poor Gabby. Poor kid, man. Jim, focus here. Okay, I'm focused. Do you want me to focus? Where do you want me to focus? Honeybee. Yeah. Are you sleeping in your vehicle? So let's interact with the chat for just a minute. Yes, I'm going to sleep in my vehicle on the way down, okay? When I'm driving down there, typically it's a 2-day drive from up here in Northern California, and it's easier for me to stop and sleep in the car than get a motel when I'm on the road. I have a certain rest stop. I pull over at that rest stop. I'm not seeing where it is. Just in case, I got to be careful, you guys, because I was thinking that the other day, some very nefarious people involved in this case. Very nefarious, very scary, very dangerous. So I just want to, I'm not going to telegraph where I'm going to go or where I'm going to be, but I will sleep in a rest stop on the way down. But when I get there, I'm going to sleep in a motel because that Tucson is pretty sketchy. I got a hotel, I think it was Becky bought me a hotel last time, and I stayed at the Comfort Inn, and it was great. These guys were great, but I got a different hotel this time. I think it's one of the Super 8s. I don't know. I'm not going to say exactly, but anyway, I'll see where I'm going to. So let's interact with the chat. Just a safe place. Got to be a safe place. I'm in NorCal. So I'm sorry, you guys. I don't have my boomer glasses on, but yeah, like I said, I came home. I got all my stuff done. Did the laundry, mowed the yard. I did my hikes. I did my workouts, and all I can do is think about what I left undone back in Tucson, and then if there's one stone, if I leave one stone unturned that I should have looked at, I can't sleep. So there's like 4 things I need to do down there when I get there. And some of them are sort of related to I don't know if you saw my frontage road search, where we found all of those, a lot of it was broken up because I was so far out in the desert, but I found those camouflage backpacks from the human smuggling. We were on this human smuggling route, and sort of I'm doing some similar things there, but this isn't, I got a lot of tips from psychics, you guys, and I searched the psychic tips. I'm not doing any more psychic tips, you guys. I mean, there's so many. These people sound so realistic. I searched like the best ones. I tried that, but now I'm going purely on logic and reasoning. So I've looked at the maps. I've done a lot of map work in my day. So we're gonna go on logic and reasoning, you guys. So I don't know how much more I can say. I just want to give you guys a credit for bringing me back, because I was looking at all the comments and I emailed everybody back, and I'm just thinking about this case. I was watching the news. Now, you guys, I have a question though, and you can like type in one choice or the other in the comments. JLR's in the chat. Right on, man. So you can type in one comment or the other. If I find something, you guys, should I call the sheriff or should I call the FBI? Answer me in the comments if you don't mind. Sheriff or the FBI? All right, that's sort of what I thought too. They have some great ideas where to look. And if I find something, you guys, I'm going straight to the FBI, okay? Oh, one thing I wanted to tell you. And my email is in the description, okay? So I'm going to be out a couple of times. Thanks, FBI. 100% FBI. Okay, I appreciate that. So I'm going to be out in the desert, you guys, way out. I got a couple of spots that are, Jim, please search around Annie's house. JLR found, I searched around Annie's house. I went in the river behind Annie's house. I searched behind in the abandoned golf course. JLR searched there also, off the road. I searched all around there. You guys, she's not there, okay? She's not there. There's no dead body there. She's not being held anywhere there. I really don't think so. So I tried that. I appreciate all of the comments. But let me get back to what I want to tell you guys. So I'm going to need a couple of you, maybe 3, maybe 4, if you don't mind, if you are going to be near your phone, okay? I need some people who are going to be near their phones on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe Monday, okay? So if you're going to be near your phones, I want you to email me in the description. I want you to put, it sounds crazy asking for this, but I want you to put your phone number, okay? And put it in the description. In the body of the email, you can say, hey, I commented on your video, remember me? And I'll probably remember you because I read every comment, because I got the new satellite phone, you guys. And if I find something where I'm gonna be, it's gonna be no cell signal out there. So I'm gonna have to text you from the satellite. I got one of those satellite phones now, so I can text via the satellite, and I'm gonna tell you my location. Okay, I'm gonna say, hey, I'm out here on such and such road near such and such. Be very easy description. And I'm gonna need somebody to call 911 for me and send people out there just in case, okay? Because if I find something, I don't wanna leave it. I don't wanna go away and leave what I find. I wanna be able to text somebody that's hopefully someone in the area, but you don't necessarily have to be in the area, but you have to be a responsible person who knows, you can call the FBI, who'll be on hold, who say, hey, this is legit, because I'm legit, you guys. And if I find something, I legit need someone that I can call, at least a couple, 3, 4 people. Put your phone number in the email, because I'm not going to be able to have cellular service and look through the bodies of emails. The email chain will be there, and I'll be able to see phone numbers at the top. Okay. So yeah, I could use help on that. So that's one way you can help. And the other way you can help is just like being on this chat with me tonight, because just seeing there's still interest out there, and seeing there's still interest out there, and then it just motivates me to come back. So it's a long drive, it's a big commitment. My friends and family here are being like, are you going back again? You gotta be kidding me. But they don't know like what we know. What we know, since you're in this case with me, you have been like in tune, you know what's happening. To the people that are like really involved in it, you can't get it out of your system. You have to pursue this thing to its final conclusion, because it just gets under your skin. It's like why JLR is there every day for months, just kicking butt, investigating, interviewing people, having this call-in show. His call-in show is fantastic. And then all this information, and you can't let it go until we bring Nancy home, one way or the other. Okay. So, yeah, the email's in the description of my main page and this stream. It's crazy. I don't know why I don't have exploringwithJim@gmail.com. I don't know, but it's Motherlodeprospector@yahoo.com. That's what it is. Anyway, it's in the description, you guys. So yeah. So bottom line, I'm coming back. I thought I had run out of ideas until I sat at home and I said, there's a couple of things I didn't run down. And if I didn't look in these places, I would just, the Cajun Navy, all these guys out here, they're driving around, but you know what? Nothing beats the motorcycle and being able to, look on the side of the road, and like you see something and you can look at it immediately. Honestly, I think I have this where I can I'm not a better hunter than everybody, but just have like this asset that I think I can really utilize. So that's it, you guys. I just want to, if some of you could send me your email in the subject line of an email, send my email, and that way I have a few people that I can satellite text and give my location, and then you can send authorities, law enforcement, because I don't want to touch anything. You find anything automatically, you're going to be, I would be there for hours. And don't call the news media, only call law enforcement. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to trust, but I trust almost everybody in this chat. I trust, honestly. So, yeah, so let's just interact with the chat just a minute, you guys. And then I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses, and I can hardly read the names. I can read the comments, because the names are in like this script and the comments are in bold. So, I hear something, we say, we got your back, call the FBI. Maybe use other streamers out there. That's a very good idea. Pin location, I'll do that. I'll be safe. Love you too. Keep up the great work. I got to get back out in the field. I come home and I'm doing my little things around the house, and it just doesn't satisfy. It doesn't come close to hunting and trying to help the Guthries. And then, honestly, when I go to Tucson, my name is Guthrie, she's America's grandmother, America's mother, and we just owe it to try to bring her home. There's so many people working on this. And so, yeah, so we're going to do it, you guys. So thanks for all the kind words. Awesome. You're awesome. I know all of you would want to do the same thing as me. I just happen to be raised in this way, outdoors, and I have the tools, and I've been, a prospector my whole life, and I got into like maps and going out in the woods, and it's just, it's just my niche. So, yeah, I'll go with God, no question about it. Thank you so much, you guys. So I'm going to solve it. Yeah, Jim is going to solve it. Somebody post that. I think I have just as good a chance. I think I have and I have this feeling someday I'm going to find something fantastic. I've searched for quite a few things. I've found some great things, but I want to make I've always wanted to make like this great discovery, like an abandoned Indian cave full of artifacts, and call the archaeologists, and then they would have some sort of new information. But I think finding Nancy and helping out the Guthries, and I think that would really satisfy my urge to get out there and find something incredible, So yeah, I don't know. That sounds corny, but anyway. So like I say, tonight is. I hope I'm going to solve this, guys. So let's just interact with the chat just a minute. Faith in you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Amen. I wish I could interact better, you guys. I don't have my glasses on, so it's really, I know, I'm sorry. It's important to interact. So I can do another one probably. Like I said, it takes me 2 days to get down there. I can do another chat probably on the road, maybe tomorrow. But look for my live stream on Friday, searching some of the areas I didn't search, but I think have a chance to pay off. We'll be on the motorcycle. We'll be doing a live stream from the GoPro. We're going to keep putting pressure on whoever took Nancy, you guys. I know there's a lot of activity. They're trying to sort of push the media out. It looks like they can't park there anymore. They got to take down their tents. Maybe they just want it to go away, but we're not going to let it go away yet. I'm going to come back, and I am going to travel updates. I'll give you some travel updates. Let's do some stuff on the road. Some people say, oh yeah, keep your eyes on the road, but you know what? I got cruise control set on 55. I'm following a truck. I'm just blabbing. I'm not concentrating on the thing. So anyway, guys, like I say, I'm hitting the road probably tomorrow. Tonight is premiere of Survivor 50. I keep thinking I want to put in an application for the Survivor TV show. I might do it one of these days. And then, yeah. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to let you go for tonight. I'm back in action. We're going to do this together. It's your support has brought me back. I read everybody's texts, everybody's emails, as many comments as I could. I couldn't respond to all the comments because there's just so many, but they're all so positive, and I really appreciate it. And look for updates. And you know what? We are in it to win it, you guys. And winning is bringing Nancy home. And this is what we want to do. It may be, I want to launch a rescue mission, you guys. I want to rescue her. I want to bust in that door, and I want to freaking put those people on the ground, and I want to bring her home. But, it may be a recovery. I'm planning on both. Now, if it's recovery, that's just going to be the way it is, and we'll work that also. But either way is winning. We just got to put an end to this case and then bring peace to Savannah, her whole family, and the whole community and the whole nation. Everybody's following this, and everybody's like, where is Nancy? And so I think, I'm doing what I can to try to find her, and it's going to be boots on the ground. It's going to be searching. I'm going, and I'm going to search. Cajun Navy's there. That's great. Some other JLR said there's some bounty hunters showing up. But you know what? I think we've been searching for Lena. I think my first day there was like I don't know, the 12th, I think. I have to look back, 12th, 13th. And so I've been around that town many times, looked at everything, and we've already got a good lay of the land. For somebody else to come in, they're going to have to reorient themselves, and it's going to take them a while to get up to speed. So, that's the wrong Cajun Navy. I don't know all the politics of it, you guys. I'm sure there's, I'm sure there's ins and outs and who's who, the Cajun Navy. I'm really not, this is all new to me. I'm just here to search for Nancy. And you know me, you've been along for my rides, and I try to shoot straight, and I'm not bullshitting anybody. I'm just here to help, I'm sure, however all the other politics are with the Cajun Navy and all that. I'll talk to JLR. When I get there, I'm going to try to meet up with him. I'll get on the bike. I'll ride by. I'll figure out where he's at. And then handsome Jim, thank you. And then I'll meet with JR, and then I'll just let him know I'm back. And you'll probably see me on his stream, you guys. So, like I say, always my streams, my searches, in case anybody knows, they're always shareable. Anybody else can use them. And then, it's just to get the word out. And so other people can see what we're doing, so we don't double up our efforts. And I'm glad to be back, Deborah. Linda from Tennessee. Hey, Linda. If you ever find yourself in Minnesota, I'd like to buy a cup of coffee. Minnesota's a beautiful place. Share it out, you guys. So I appreciate that. A lot of comments, a lot of people in here for this night. I know I haven't talked to you in a couple days, but stay tuned, and we're gonna solve this case, and we're gonna bring her home. Okay. So that's all I want. That's all I had to say. And I didn't interact more with the chat, but it's really hard for me to see it. It's so teeny on this phone. Next time I get a big phone, like that. So tell my fan I'm appreciated. I'll let them know. If you type in caps, maybe I can read it better. Seems unprofessional, but we are here. I don't know. I don't understand. Are you leaving out now? I'm not back yet. I'm not back yet. Okay. So that's it. Appreciate you guys coming in. Send me, I need a few people with their phone numbers in the description for if I find something when I'm out of cell phone range. Maybe I get JLR's number, or and then a couple of backups. And like I said, I do have some great ideas. You're going to see them from the live stream. Some of the other ones I'm going to have to post later because I probably won't have a signal. But anyway, you guys, thanks for logging in. Appreciate all the love and support. And we'll see you in Tucson. Okay? We'll see you in Tucson. And I'm going to work hard to solve this case. And I probably, if I don't solve it, well, I'm going to solve it. Let's remain positive. I'm going to solve this case. We're going to solve it together with the love and support. And yeah, awesome. That's all I have to say, you guys. Okay, we're in it to win it. Winning is bringing Nancy home. Okay, and thanks for all the love and support. God bless you all. Love you all. And we're going to be signing off. See you in Tucson.